Hello everyone! Today we are going to paint such a beautiful and easy reindeer. Christmas is just around the corner and we'll have so much fun creating today's piece. Today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. I picked the oval canvas because it kind of, I was thinking of some old paintings of reindeer and stags. I can kind of imagine it really nicely in an oval, old-fashioned style. But it's not going to be old-fashioned. I'm going to pour the reindeer. That's my plan. I am going to quickly cover the background with some blue shades, and we're going to use ultramarine, mainly Payne's grey and titanium white. I'm just going to use a brush. This is actually my old makeup brush, and just quickly cover it. I could pour the background, but as I said, because I'm going to do quite a lot of pouring later on, this will be quicker. I'm not even mixing on the side. I am mixing directly on the canvas. Okay. Quite even like it a bit stripy. So now a bit more blue and a bit more Payne's grey, but not so much white. I love these colors. This is a good brush to blend. Of course, you can buy a proper artist brush. You don't have to use your makeup brush, but I like showing you, different tools and what else we can use. Now, as you can imagine, more blue, more grey, and really tiny white. Some deep color. Blues are my favorites. All my life I just love blues. I think I like those little stripes. As I said before, I'm going to leave it like this. This is completely dry. Time to do the stencil. I'm just trying to sketch quickly an outline of a deer. I looked online at some images. I'm kind of trying to position it in the place I wanted. I might tweak some sections a bit. How I want my antlers to go. I want this section to be longer because I want some Christmas bubbles to be and Christmas decorations be hanging off. I'm sure you've seen some cards like this, similar, but I don't want to copy a card. Because my frisket paper keeps curving, I'm going to tape it down so I can see that I can actually make this one longer, and I'm going to do it. If you sketch gently, you can rub off anything. The reindeers don't have those pointy edges like a common deer has. They've got more rounded and thicker. I curved it here, so it's like really at an angle. Went over the face. I think it looks more like a deer now. And I think I'm ready for cutting. You know how I love stencils. If you are one of my lovely subscribers for quite some time, you know I do love mixing various techniques. And I used to do a lot of street art with my students, Banksy style stencils, but recently I haven't, so maybe I miss it. Here it comes. When you cut it out, just be careful not to cut, towards the edge. I'm now thinking of the colors that will go into my pour. Okay, that will take me probably 2-3 minutes, so let's just have a break for a cup of tea or coffee, put some music on. So we've got this now, which actually may go on to another painting, and I might do the reverse. Maybe I will do that just to see which one is better. So that goes away, and this is what we are going to use. Oh, I think I forgot one little section, this one, so I have to very carefully cut this one out, just here. Trying to peel it off now. Be careful when you peel it off so it doesn't get scrunched up or doesn't break. I am positioning it very gently here. Like super gently, because I'm going to reposition it in a minute. Once every part is in the right place, not scrunched up, not buckled, I'm going to press it down. I might even flip over and press it here. It looks nice in this kind of light and dark blue, doesn't it? Oh, I do like it. It's very important to press the edges because you don't want your paint to seep underneath. If you are worried that your paint will get to the edges, you may cover them. You may protect them with some scrap pieces. That's what I'm doing now. Now, as usual with a stencil, I like touching the edges where, where you have the border between the painting and the frisket paper with acrylic paint. It's not necessary. I kind of believe that it helps, but just sealing the edges. And of course you can use a brush, but I enjoy this part. It's like putting some lotion on. These are our paints for today. So we've got, I haven't used this one before. This is Prussian Blue by Daler-Rowney. Phthalo Blue, a little bit of Electric Blue, a mix of Titanium White, a little bit of Phthalo Blue, and a little bit of Payne's Grey. Pearl White, a bit of turquoise that I mixed myself. And the consistency is like this. Hope you can see it well. Runs off the stick really nicely. Got one part of paint to one part of my pouring medium, which is PVA glue with water. And then I just added roughly 30% of Floetrol. And if it's too thick, I spray some water in. See, there's a little build-up. Okay, and I separated a bit of titanium white, and I'm going to add 2 drops of silicone in here, because we all love cells, don't we? You can use any silicone product or dimethicone. I'm using coconut hair serum, not coconut oil, so please don't add cooking oil to your pouring mix. Okay, that's it. Mix it well if you want smaller cells. I want more of lacing effect than just cells, so I'm mixing it pretty well. Before we get into the crazy techniques that make this piece possible, I would like to thank the sponsors of this video, Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community designed with creatives like us in mind. They host thousands of classes on almost any creative topic you can think of. They are tailor-made to fit any schedule and skill level. As we approach the new year, I've been thinking about my channel, and I am sure plenty of you are thinking about starting your own. So I've been taking the class, Social Media Success by Lily Singh. You might know Lily from her immensely successful YouTube channel, and she breaks down in detail all the keys to her social media success. The first 1,000 people to click the link in the video's description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare Premium, which includes access to every single class they have on offer, including all the new ones they add. Big thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video and helping to support the channel, which you can do by clicking the link in the video description too. So now I'm going to drizzle the colors onto my reindeer randomly, get rid of all the leftover paint. I used it for my Robin background. I was really happy with that painting. If you haven't seen it, the winter scene with Robin, please have a look. I made a really cute robin bird. Well, I think it's cute. As you can see, there's absolutely no rule. I'm trying to cover all the areas. That's what I'm trying to do. Can't decide whether I want the whole reindeer to be much lighter than the background or darker. Kind of torn at the moment. Oh my goodness, no! Did not want to do that. Last but not least, this darkest blue. The whole upper section, every single part of these is going to be filled with white, the titanium white. I just mixed my silicone in, and that's the paint we're going to swipe with. I'm thinking because the antlers are sort of at different angles, it's not going to be the easiest swipe, but it's definitely doable. I definitely want the ends covered all with white, as if it was snow, you know. What would you like to see me do next? Be really grateful for some comments if you leave me some suggestions. Okay, now my paper napkin. It's just a regular paper towel. Okay, how big is it? So I'll need to swipe this section first, and then I will do this. So I'm spraying paper towel. This is water. nothing added. We want the towel moist so it adheres really nicely. Oh, this is like the moment you're waiting for, but then, oh, what if something goes wrong? Okay. I don't know why, but I have to be standing when I do it. I can't sit down for swiping. Very gently. The cells are pretty huge. I might swipe again. Maybe I'll torch this part. That's plenty. Look at these. Oh, they're so pretty. I think I'm happy. I think so. There's some really beautiful cell formation. Hope you can see them. Look at those ones here. Well, hopefully when I peel it off, all the sections will be just full of those lovely cells. I should leave it to dry completely, but knowing myself, I'll be itching to peel it off earlier, but let's see. It's almost 2 hours later. Of course, it's all wet. I'm just so itching to peel it off. I don't know what's wrong with me, but if I destroy it, well, I'll have to make another one, I suppose. That's a tricky section, so I'm going to cut it. Okay. I think it's just becoming like an ongoing joke with me. Just don't peel it off and then I do it. But ooh, I know this part was a bit tricky. Ah! Okay. Now how about this section? I stopped breathing, seriously. I think I do it on purpose just to get it more exciting. Okay, a little cleanup. Okay, let's just try this section. That should be safe and easy. Yeah, the right direction makes all the difference. Look. So just a little Q-tip and I'll clean those bits. But, oh, I like it. Well, at least I have a chance to show you how I clean it. And this is the only thing that's easier when it's wet, so. There's another way to fix it if you prefer. I prefer it this way, but you can use the same color, paint color, and that's what most people do. Because there's never such a thing like a perfect stencil peeling, or very rarely. So you can use just a little brush and, you know, paint over. But I don't want it. I really like this background the way it is. Our Rudolph is completely dry. Actually, it can't be Rudolph. Hasn't got red nose. So which one is it? Is it Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, or Blitzen? Anyway, I was thinking, yes, to make him even more special. So how about some Christmas decorations, as I suggested before? I have some skins, acrylic skins, and I think these colors will be really nice and complementary. So we've got some golds and reds and oranges. I traced a circle as you can see, some gold edges, and I cut it out. So that's one. I might actually embellish it a bit more. So we've got one and another, a different shape one. I like an elongated one. Somewhere here. How about here? Okay, let me just add some gold. If you want to watch me making these skins, there's the video here when I made the butterflies, so you can see how easy it is to make, and they are so useful. You can use them for so many projects. I have a whole collection of various colors. Very, very handy. So I'm painting the edges now with acrylic pen. Just adding a bit of gold. I've got my titanium white and I am going to lighten up just one edge of every one of those Christmas bubbles. There's a little bit of white on this edge. I'll just find the best place for them now. I just get covered with all the colors all week. I try so hard to scrub everything and it's just impossible. Maybe I'll manage to get some nice nails for Christmas, you know, when I have a break from teaching. I think I like it this way. Make a dot with a pencil and I can wipe it off later because that's the place I want this one to be. You can use glue, you can use pouring medium, people use all kinds of things you can use, but I like using acrylic paint. Since this is acrylic paint, this is acrylic paint, so it binds it really nicely. I'm using the same color, you know, I'm using gold. Okay. And if you make a mess and the background is already painted, it doesn't matter, just wipe it off. And I'll just press underneath to make sure it's perfectly attached. And it is. Can't really remove it now. And now we have this tiny bit. Now with a very thin brush, I'm going to use gold paint and I'll try to draw a string. It does look good. I think it does look good. Sorry, I don't think I'm very objective here. Some final touches with a bit of a shadow on this side. I'm using the same blue I used for the background, but because this part is lighter, you can see it better. As you've noticed, I'm only adding the shadows to one side, because the other side is lit, you know, on the light coming here, on the Christmas decorations and on the antlers as well. Well, there we go. I hope you enjoyed this little guy. I genuinely like the aesthetics of this piece. It really is super simple, so I hope you get inspired to try it out. If this is the first time watching one of my videos, then consider subscribing, because I have a new video each week and I chat to my subscribers live when they premiere. Now I want to wish you a wonderful, blessed Christmas. I am so thankful for each and every one of you. The support and love I get each day from this community is the best gift anyone could ask for Christmas. I love you all and I hope you have a fantastic week. Merry Christmas. Bye bye.